Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joseph Harold.
Hey guys, my name is Joel Harold.
And today we're on Film Talks, and we're talking about film, television, and the inception of Dr. Self-Tape.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out.
I'm making a fucking sauce. It's a family fucking recipe.
What's going on, guys? My name's Oscar,
My name is Patrick.
and this is Film Talk. Today we have some really cool guests. It's Joel and Joseph Harold from Dr. Self-Tapes and filmmakers out here in Hollywood.
What's up?
What
yeah,
up?
we are
First of all,
filmmakers.
thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
For
Which
sure.
one is
So
Joel and which one is Joseph?
So my name is Joel,
Yep.
and
Joel.
reason why it's pronounced Joel, my mom is French, so she
Joel
was like
Embiid.
Joel.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, his
That's-
name is Joel, and that's it.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
all you need to know about him. My name is Joseph.
Well, I was
We're
gonna let
actually
him say his
from,
name, but it's all good.
Yeah, we're born in LA, raised in San Diego, and then we went to Georgia when we were 17. We kind of got dabbled into the film industry. We both got degrees in totally different things besides film.
What did you study?
Yeah, I got my degree in mass multimedia and communications.
And I got my degree in computer science. Wow.
Yeah, so we didn't tend to go into the filmmaking industry. We tended to go to the military and actually study that.
Did you guys study the military?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we
actually-
wanted to study them.
Study in the military.
The science of it, the
The
computer
science,
science of
yeah.
it, and the multimedia of it.
in military.
It's all digital warfare these days.
Correct.
Sci-fi.
You know.
Sci-fi,
Exactly.
baby. So we
Terminator.
That's where it's at. Did you guys want to go into like a specific military branch or what?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we
was
were
gonna
in the Air Force.
Air Force.
You're gonna do it together.
Yeah.
Yep. We actually had it was 4 of us. We had some of our friends that were going to all join together. Actually, they went out and served, and then they got deployed.
Yeah.
And we were the ones
Yeah.
that backed out and was like, "Oh, we're just gonna do the entertainment acting thing."
Yeah.
And then
So you guys changed your mind last
Well,
minute?
the crazy thing is because we booked our very first film when we was 19. They flew us to LA, and when they flew us there, we had the whole experience of being on set, trailers, the whole shebang, and we was like, oh, we can actually do this as a career. So that's when we took that seriously.
That's crazy.
yeah, we kind of like say, "Hey, we'll just take a break for a little while and see what we really like." And we just dibble-dabbed into film and television, and then we like never looked back since.
How's your eyesight? Because I hear that's like.
I literally was
crucial.
just about to
You're
ask
thinking
that, 'cause you
I
have to
always
have,
think
like,
eyesight.
Eagle
'Cause
vision.
I usually wear glasses.
Actually,
so, yeah.
we debunked this with a operator from Top Gun 2 days ago. You don't have to have 20/20 vision to be in the Air Force or to fly a plane.
Not anymore, because I've heard it's just autopilot once you're up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly
That's the rumors
most of
on the street.
technology these days. Aircrafts, like they kind of fly themselves. You're there just to manage.
Yeah, you just take off and land. That's what I've heard.
Unless you're like in a dogfight, but then that's totally different.
Wait, what's the
I mean,
dogfight?
A dogfight is when you have two combatants that are fighting in two
When
different
the
kind of
last,
aircrafts.
I guess, never mind. Ukraine did have dogfights in Ukraine, so that makes
dogfights
sense.
all the time in warfare and planes.
Do you guys come from like a military family? Like, is there?
Yeah,
Is that-
our dad, our uncle, most of our uncles are in the military, which is crazy.
Navy. They were in
Navy.
the Navy.
Yeah, they were in the Navy branch. The crazy thing is, we did JROTC, and they actually put us in the bottom of a tanker and they filled it with water, and they had a little basic training. When it was
the
kind
whole
of fun.
story is basically
I didn't want to tell
during
the whole
OTC, like we have these military exercises, and one of the exercises that we experienced where we were in the bottom of a freight carrier. Well, what do you call them? A freight carrier?
No, it was not a freight carrier.
But yes, it's a aircraft carrier.
Okay. Yeah.
Aircraft carrier, and they kind of fill it up with water, and then you have to do this exercise where you have to get out.
You have to fix the pipes
by yourself?
Yeah.
Are you tied down?
You're like 16, 17 years old, so it's like
Holy.
there's there's like a guidance
Instructor
there.
What if
for
you can't swim?
Well, you wouldn't do it if you can't swim.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
That's one of the cool exercises.
Well, I don't know. They're like, figure it out.
I mean,
yeah, most of them
that's what they did.
did.
Honestly, the instructor put you in the room, and then they start filling it with water, and they had to say figure out what to escape and how to stop the leakage, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
that's really cool.
you guys did this.
And now you're out here
Now we make
in
movies.
LA.
Now we
And we were
make
at your
movies.
studio today, Dr.
right.
Self-Tape.
That's right.
I think our first big question of the day is, what is a self-tape?
Self-tape.
Good question.
Wow, that's a great question.
Great
Self-tape
question.
is basically an audition or a monologue that you put on video and then it's of yourself, and you send it to either casting or you can send it to yourself or
Well,
any
the-
website that's have video. So
So there's also steps. So casting will reach out and you have an audition process, and they will say, "Hey, prepare these sides," which is an audition piece. And also you can do monologues as well.
and yeah, it doesn't contain just the
acting.
acting. You know,
Yeah,
you
true.
have
This is true.
self tapes for business. You have
Yeah.
self tapes for just your everyday or like branding. So it doesn't really pigeonhole to one particular craft.
Right, that's true.
So it can be just for like a marketing thing,
Correct. Yeah, you can use it for multifaceted of different type of.
and just put it on a website.
Put it on the website.
Right,
put it
right.
on
That's
the
the internet.
Yeah.
That's the internet.
I mean, it
put it
gives,
up.
it gives you that personal connection with the human, so you could see about their business and who the person is. And actually, when you see a video of somebody, you can almost see their energy and they're a very good person or not through the eyes, you know?
So you guys worked on like a lot of different projects when you came here to Los Angeles and everything.
Yeah. So when we first initially
Moved
moved
out.
out and decided to do,
My brother likes to talk, obviously.
No, it's-
He just-
it's-
he-
it's
Yeah,
okay.
tell us your story, Joel.
Yeah,
We're
thank
not
you.
done with what he's
Let's
been
just do it
saying.
all.
I know.
Joel,
We should just do it. We should do a separate podcast.
Yeah.
Just let me. The brother just ramble, talk.
So when you guys moved to Los Angeles, did you guys just hit the ground running? You were like, I'm gonna make movies.
No,
we're gonna figure this out.
No, so when we first got to Los Angeles, we moved in with 8 guys. So the story behind that is we was extras on a movie set while we were still in college. We was on extras on Vampire Diaries. And during like lunch, we used to sit with a group of people. And these group of people was like, hey, you know, we should move to LA and take our acting seriously. While we're still in college, we were still like trying to figure out if we want to do acting seriously or not. But we're making extra money, doing extra background work, and it's kind of cool. So one day we actually took it serious, and the guys and the girls that were at the table was like, we made a pact, we were gonna move to LA at a particular date, and we did. And we got a small studio in Beverly Hills. All 8 of us, we lived in that whole studio apartment for a month and a half, I think.
How many bathrooms?
One bathroom.
Oh, I was gonna say 0.
One
bathroom.
bathroom.
Studio.
One bathroom was nuts.
Everyone had like a designated area.
Everyone had a little square and air mattresses.
Who was top bunk?
No bunks.
Were there
It was
no
air
bunks?
It's like a floor of
it's like the size of this room.
room, yeah.
Yeah, like
And it's
we
just
had air.
a floor of air mattresses.
And then we had like a
And
little
a
kitchenette,
kitchenette.
and then a separate bathroom and a little closet.
Are you still in contact with those people, or are those people like
They
separate?
They got families now. They have like kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're totally living.
there's some people that's still doing the entertainment and stuff. Like Greg is still doing a lot of stuff. He's doing good work. He just finished a movie a couple weeks ago. Justin's still out here doing a great work. So I mean, there's still people still pursuing their dreams. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But out of the 8, there's only 3 or 4 of us that's still doing it. I mean, this half was 50% is pretty good.
Wow.
Why a self tape? Why Dr. Self Tapes?
Well, the self tape, we used to do self tapes out of our apartment with we had a roommate at the time, Roland, and he was always working. He's like one of the brilliant minds that we were surrounding ourselves with, and he always like get great self tapes, or he would always have a self tape request. So we would go in the house and film it, and then the world kind of collided where like another business entity approached us and it was like, hey, we should start the business together. And it was like, the energy wasn't right, the vibes wasn't there, and we was like, we're just gonna go in business for ourselves.
But also, when we was filming our self tapes, we kind of knew how to film, so we kind of always made the self tapes look kind of legit. So it kind of like our friends used to come over like, hey man, can you shoot my self tape? Can you do my self tape? And it just became like, you know what, we're doing it for too many people. Why don't we just actually make this into a business?
Right. And then we kind of just stepped on, and plus, like for us to implement our own personal film. Not knowledge, what you would call like our tour.
Your acumen.
Yeah, our particular skill set.
Right.
Like we had to have total control. Because if we try to partner with anybody, they were
Right.
like, no, we got to do it this way.
Right.
Like,
Too many
trust-
chefs
it'd be too
in
many-
the kitchen.
And yeah, because we have a particular way of just filming it in our particular style, and we're really chill. Some people are really A-type, so we're really not. So
You guys are
Yes.
super chill.
So what year was this? What year did you start?
We started in
19.
No, yeah,
That's
2019.
3 years.
Yeah, 2019.
And 2020.
We'd have been doing it in like 2018 though.
I mean, what are you talking about? Dr. Self Tape?
Oh, well, Dr. Self-Tape.
Like
2019,
it was established. 2018,
2019 was established. February, March.
And
Late
since,
February.
No, January.
since then, you guys just been just going at it.
Yeah,
Every day.
the thing is, Dr. Self Tape is one of our side. It's still a side business, but also it keeps our lights on because our main focus is film and television. So we are filmmakers.
Right.
Here we go.
first, right? You know, we create, write, produce, and ultimate goal is to like finally get established to distribution or find a home with a studio or production company. Wow. You know, yeah, I mean, it's a grind every single day. And every filmmaker knows the journey never ends. And, you know, no matter how big or small you are, you're always pitching. You're always finding new ideas. You're always writing and creating. So it's just, you know, just enjoy the process as we're trying to do here.
You guys just made a project that was really, really cool. I just want to know the origin of this story, the Ghostbusters.
Right.
You guys created this project. It got a lot of people's attention. It was really,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Tell us about that. How did that get started?
Well, I'm gonna let my brother talk some more because it's actually his idea. So, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, me and my brother, we were doing a sketch show. And we were filming a sketch show.
Yeah,
It was gonna
Oscar
be
was in it. It was gonna be a Ghostbusters
I
segment.
may or may have not been in this sketch show.
Yeah.
He may or may not been in the sketch show. And so we're like just having all these different sketch ideas, and Ghostbusters were one of the segments that we're gonna produce. And you know, we're like doing the sketch show, but then it kind of just falls apart because it just budgeting and also the right things were like.
And the sketch show was just a proof of concept to ourselves that we can actually do it and show people that we can actually produce comedy and sketches and we can do. And that's when TikTok and Instagram and those were really hyped. Well, not TikTok, but Instagram sketches was really hype at the time, and YouTubers were doing sketches, and it's like, okay, we can actually make this cinematic and
we wanted to take it to a different level.
just put our taste onto it. So
Yeah, then we would look. They were like back to square one after we scrapped that project. We was like, all right, what's going to be our next project? And we're just looking at our book of films and television.
well, I mean, after the sketch, we produced one of our friends' project, which got us Oscar listed, not nominated, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Land of Dry Bones, we did that. We did a festival run. I think we did 16 festivals.
16 festivals.
Yeah, and we won four awards, and then we got Oscar selected out of 5,000 submissions. Only 177 got selected to be on the list to get nominated or shortlisted, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that was in 2019.
2018.
18? No, 19.
It was around the time Dr. Self
Doc
Tape
Tape
was coming up.
Yes,
The
just
birth
coming
of
up.
Dr. Self
Yeah, because we used Dr. Self Tape Studio to the we used the lounge.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019. So yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
after that,
that.
we was like, we want to do our own project, and then we was like, let's revisit Ghostbusters.
so we kind of we worked the script.
But then the pandemic happened, and then we chilled out. And
well, we shot it during the pandemic.
no, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We shot it in 2020.
No, we shot in 2021. This is 2022.
No.
Yes, we shot it in
I thought we
2021.
shot it late
We shot it
2020
in-
because I remember dealing with the paperwork at
No.
SAG.
We shot it in
Because-
March 2021. 100%.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. I think it's that part of the
Oscar, would you remember, right? You was there.
I think it was 2019, 2020?
2020.
2020.
Pandemic shut everying down.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Like
was there
during
too.
the pandemic.
We shot it
Pat was
during-
there too.
I was there too.
He was on
I
TikTok
was-
the whole time.
Yeah, I was the AD.
All right, well,
Yeah, it was 2020. I'm with
I'm 20.
I'm
I'm
with both
It's
of them.
2020.
it was 2020.
I think it was both years at the same time, right?
Yeah, no, it was simultaneous.
Yeah,
Parallel
okay,
universes.
okay, never mind.
Well, one was
Right
in this.
here.
One was in the multiverse.
20
One was in the metaverse.
2021.
Okay, it was 2021.
Wow.
Told you. I know what I'm talking
Joel,
about.
Thank
you.
Joel,
Okay.
let's hear from Joel.
Exactly.
Joel,
I think it's the part of the show where we want to learn more about our guests.
Oh, yes.
With
Right.
our pick from a hat segment.
right.
So I guess each of you go ahead and
so
take
this
one.
is the filmmaker hat, and you
and we're
guys
going to learn
pick
about
one.
who you guys are through these user submitted questions and prompts.
What do you get?
Release the drafts. What's that
I'll
mean?
release the drafts.
Oh, that's the segment. All right.
Are
explain
you on
it to him.
Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
He's not on Twitter.
Dang,
Man, now you
he's got to
gotta
pick another one.
You
He's got to
gotta
pick another one,
dude.
Alright,
If you were
throw
on
it back.
Twitter, it would have been game
It would have
over.
been game over. You would have dragged yourself. Dude.
All right. What helps you handle rejection? Oh my gosh!
Oh, this
look
is
at
a deep
look at
question. Oscar wrote
look
this.
at God
That is,
got me
inspired
this.
by
Huh?
Sean Hayes.
What handles? I mean, I'm currently in the process just handling rejection, learning how to handle rejection. I mean, obviously we get rejected probably almost every day, just in life in general. Things don't go our ways. And just handling it, learning to be okay with it, and learning to accept rejection is the first step. Like, you know what, that was okay. And I'm growing from it and learning how your body acts to it, your mind acts to it.
Yeah.
And just being okay, like, okay, you know what can I learn from this? And not be mad at the rejection. Sometimes when we get rejected, we like turn into anger,
Right.
And like bitterness, and like why this person, or why this happened, why they get rejected. But
Yep.
learn from it and grow from it, and say, you know what, this is a learning step for me, and I can actually become a better person from this rejection.
But day of, you get rejected. What are your vices?
Like as an actor.
What do you go to?
As an actor.
Oh,
How do
I
you
mean,
get over it?
as an actor, you're probably pretty much jaded to rejection. Rejection is pretty normal. For other people, rejection is probably a pretty big deal, right? As an actor, I mean, you get rejected, you're like, okay, I didn't get that role, move on.
Is it ice cream, salt and straw?
Oh, you talking about vices?
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't
Video
do
games?
Pasta.
Man, rejection. I don't do anything. I
Nice
just
seafood dinner.
Meditate?
maybe, yeah,
Maybe meditate?
Maybe meditate a little
baseball
bit.
games?
I
Higher
think-
powers.
Dude.
Way earlier in our career, yeah, we probably went to go out and Joel used to go to the clubs a lot. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
yeah.
a different
But
life.
that's not. I wasn't getting rejected. I was just going there just to go there.
Okay.
I mean, okay, if you guys, if I
Yeah, pick
if I-
one. Just
pick
pick
one.
one.
Okay,
Pick
I'll
one
pick one.
second.
Definitely,
One
I was.
Chick-fil-A, what is it?
I was definitely a gamer. So
Yeah.
Gamer.
yeah, gamer. I haven't played a video game in like years, but
When you
definitely
first
gamer.
started, that's what it was.
I guess you can say whatever. I guess you can say video
Yep.
games. Yeah, there you go.
What was your question?
Oh, what drives you?
Oh, what does drive you?
Ooh, this is a good one. Let's punch it in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Maserati.
as the older you get, nothing, just living
I
is
mean,
enough.
there's a lot that drives you.
Right. I think competition with other people, you know, I get inspired by just everyone doing their own thing, especially the group of friends and the people that I surround myself with. Like, they're just growing and like achieving all these great things, and that keeps me going.
I mean, progression drives us, right?
Yeah.
Once you see results, and you see you getting further in life and further in like going into the gym, you're getting a little bit stronger. That drives you. Or you submitted for a film festival, you get accepted. That drives you. I can do this. And the validation from other people and like, oh, you're doing a good job. Wow, you are good. That drives you to even better. Like, man, I'm just starting. So that can actually turn
But
into
also that
drives.
could be your poison too.
Ooh, talk about it.
I mean, that's just if something I learned from just watching like Sadhguru is about the perception of other people like praising you or like saying negative things about you, and letting that affect you to, you know, I'm totally butchering what he said, but you should go look it up.
I mean,
It's all love. That's what
but
it
being
is.
It's all
driven can be
love, yeah.
an inner thing too as well. I mean, progression is not, you don't need outside validation to be
Yo.
driven.
That
So-
lesson right there
It's deeper than rap.
it is deeper than rap, but like that took a while to learn. And it's like
It's a skill set. I mean, it takes time when you get older and you learn, and it goes through rejection and going through other experiences and life experiences. So yeah, it takes time to learn.
Dang. What's one thing you each would tell your younger selves, or the guys that started with the dream of like working in movies and TV?
go live life a lot more.
Yeah,
go-
take a lot more chances.
Take a lot more
Don't have to be
chances.
perfect at everything.
And don't always focus on trying to get the goal. It's like the goal will come. If you go out there, you have more experiences, that'll put another tool in your freaking tool belt that you can use. The more experiences you have in life, the better you are as a performer, as an actor, or as a creative, you know, because you come with a different viewpoint.
Yeah, live more life.
Live more life.
100% live more life. It just helps you be a grounded human being. Well, more life experiences you have, the better person you become, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Well, that's all we have, I think. Where
Yeah.
can we find you guys? Where can we find Dr.
You can
Self-Tape
find us at
online?
Dr. Self Tape.
That's it.
That's it.
.com?
.com.
Dr.
On-
Self
on
IG,
Instagram?
Twitter,
Dr. Self Tapes.
Facebook.
drselftapes.com or at IG at dr.selftapes. No, tape.
Tape, not plural.
Tape.
Tape.
Not plural.
Oh, okay. Well, the website.
The website's plural.
Please visit the show notes below, or just look at the little.
They be right
Oh,
there.
look. Wait,
They'll be
wait,
like
wait,
right
wait,
in
wait, where it's
here.
gonna be?
Wherever
Where
it's gonna be.
It might be up there.
It might be here. It might be there.
Wherever they put it, just look at it and click it and go and subscribe.
Yeah.
And, become a member. You start getting your content created.
Yes.
Hey, you can follow us, Film Talk, on all the socials.
You gonna spike the camera? Let's do it.
I'm spiking the hell of the camera. You can follow us.
We're on all the socials.
Online.
Follow Pat because he's a little bit more active and he's got the fun
Yeah,
stuff.
all of them. And that's it. I
That's
think we
it.
did one.
All right, gang, gang.
Gang,
Thank you,
gang.
guys.